This time, with the contents of the box, we're going to make a really cute card like this. So it's like a wee easel card. We've got the wee stopper here using the stamp just at the side, and we've just used the gorgeous edgeable along the top that, as you can see, that die cuts out the back. So if we bring our parts in, so all that we've done for this one here, so I've just taken a card blank, which is 5 by 7, so you can see that. So we've just folded it in half, but then also what we've done is we've just put a score line down the middle like that. So if I bring that to the side, you can see we are left with an easel card just like that. There we go. So let's bring this back in. Then what we're going to do is if we bring in our Gemini Junior plates, and we're also just going to bring in the gorgeous die, the edgeable die. So we're just going to place that on. Now at each edge of the dies, because you've got the wee grooves that tells you where to sit, we're just going to sit that on top of the score line, like this. And we're just going to centre that up as best we can. So we've got that in the centre. Then all that we're just going to do is tape that down and tape that down. Then all that we're going to do is just bring in our plates. So we're going to sit it that way, and then we're going to run that through the Gemini, and that's just going to cut that edgeable word just on the very top. So when the easel opens up, the sentiment pops up from above. So let's bring this in, take our plates away, out the way. Then if we peel that away just gently, and gently for that one there, taking that off, what we can do is just poke all these little bits out that are left, not that there's much. Then what we can do, again, just fold these in half. We'll just give this a bit of a burnish just because it's been through the Gemini machine. And same with them ones, we're just going to burnish these. So if I bring this into view for you to see, you can then see we're now left with that easel card like that. So what we can do is we've taken some of the pattern papers that also come within the box, as well as some of the cardstock, and just matted and layered that. So take some glue, and we're just using our white glue here. This is just our Collall white glue. You could use your all-purpose glue, or you could use your double-sided tapes. So we're just going to turn that around. I've already got a couple of petals already stuck on from the box, just down in the bottom, just here. So we're just going to place that down and press that down like that. So as you can see, if you see that, as that folds down, and bring that in just to the side for you to see, you've got that easel card and how the gorgeous sentiment pops up. So let's just pop that to the side at the moment. What we've also done is, once again, using the same papers as before, we've just cut a few strips just using our guillotine, and then we're just going to layer that up just using our glue. So we're taking the papers that also come within the box, and we're just going to layer that up, just leaving a very small border all the way around. And once again, popping that on, just using the glue like that. And then on top of the additional coloured paper, we're just going to press that down and just hold that for that to come into place. Then what we can do is, once on the back, a layer of glue, then we can then bring in our card that we've just die cut. And then once again, what we can do is just pop this on. You can either, depend whatever way you want the gems and petals to sit, pressing that on, holding that into place. Then what we can do is setting that to the side. If we bring in our plates again, just taking away that excess from before, then what we can do is take in our tool. I'm just going to get rid of any of these wee bits that are already in. Taking a bit of our papers just here, we're just going to die cut this one word. So it doesn't need to line up against anything, because what we're going to do is we're just going to snip that out. So set that to the side, and we're just going to run that through our Gemini. And what we're going to do is just take our small scissors, and we're just going to snip that out. So that's going to be left with a single word. So let's move these out the way. and peel these away at the side, getting rid of that and rid of that. Then what we can do is just, if we get rid of the excess just here and here, then what we can do is just follow in the word all the way around, just using our scissors. If it's find it easier to do a wee pencil mark just to freehand see where you're going, you can do that. So snipping these away, and you can see now we are left with that word gorgeous all on its own. So if we just then bring in our card blank, then all that we're going to do is take our word that we've already die cut, and all that I'm just doing is just a wee bit of glue. If you've got the Xyron machine, you can be using that. So I'm just popping just a wee bit all the way along like that. Then all that we're going to do is if I open this up, and we're just going to very slightly off shadow it, we're just going to place that over the top and press. Then that will give us our shadow effect when it comes to the Edgeable. Then to finish off, what we can do is we've just taken one of the stamps that says hello on this one. So we've just done, just stamped that out, and we've just matte and layered that and just popped a 3D foam pad on the back. And we've also got a hand-tied bow that also comes from the box as well. So we can just take our sentiment. So if I turn this around for you to see, you can then determine whereabout you want to place that. So I'm going to place that round about there. Then taking the bow, I'm going to take some of our hot glue. You could use our Collal glue gel if you wish. Just popping a bit onto the back. Then all that we're going to do is place that wherever you like. I'm going to place that at this side here, pulling in these components, and then there we go. We've then got our finished 5x7 easel card. There we go. So that's just another idea in a way of which you can use our Edgeable words.